UFC 285, Jones versus Gane just took place last night. And I'm going to go through the full card recap, starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. Let's get started with a great card here as well. And it was starting with Loic Rajabov versus Esteban Ribovic. Ribovic. I didn't say that word, if you know what I mean. I know YouTube will censor that, but Ribovic. Loic Rajabov got the job done as expected. Ribovic, I'm just gonna call him because his name is just a swear word, basically. He just controlled Ribovic for the most of the rounds, and he won the first round. He won the third round. He won. Second round he lost because he got dropped badly of combos, but Ribovic didn't do enough damage in my opinion, which gives Loic Rajabov the victory. Close fight. I bet he would do better on a full camp, but whatever. He wins anyways. Moving on. Up the card, Farid Basharat versus Damon Blackshear. Farid won. Farid won this fight. Yeah, he won. Good stuff from Farid Basharat. First 2 rounds, barely edged it out, just with the strike. But round 3 was the big one. After a bit of a dull fight, Damon Blackshear almost had a triangle, which gave him round 3. Too little, too late though. He didn't get it. Keep Blackshear. They're probably gonna cut Blackshear from the UFC though, and I'd say, and they're gonna keep Farid obviously because he won, but nothing too special. Javid's way better than him, but in my opinion, anyways, personal opinion. But yeah, good stuff from Farid Basharat. Maybe he'll improve, but Blackshear ain't something special, so yeah, he won though. Moving on. I got the first 2 right. I haven't really got good on this card. Tabitha Ricci versus Jessica Penne. Good stuff from Tabitha Ricci. Very good stuff. She looked great out there. She won the fight. Good stuff from Tabitha Ricci. But she actually looked good out there though. Like, she got the takedown without grappling Penne, who was just on her back, like a bit of a pussy fighter, not gonna lie. I hate when people do that. Like, get back up. Poliana Viana was a bit of an idiot like that as well, because you lose the fight based on it. Yeah, Penne's not smart. Cut her from the UFC, 40-year-old with probably 3 kids. Just leave, okay? No point for you being in there. Just a paycheck. And Tabitha Ricci got the job done. Good stuff from Tabitha Ricci. She was winning the fight overall, dominating the fight, and she got like a slick transition. Got the armbar. Penne had a tap. Good stuff from Tabitha Ricci. We move on. Picked her as well, and I also picked Cameron Simon, who won this fight. Had a good performance. Yeah, I thought there were calf kicks watching it live. But watching it back, it was groin kicks. Clearly, Cameron Simon landed groin kicks on Mana Martinez. And, it was groin kicks. But he won the fight overall. Like, Martinez can win round 1, 10-8, in my opinion, or 9-9. But I think he won it 10-8 because he was winning the round. Like, Cameron Simon needs to work on that boxing defense because he's not great, to be honest with you. You know, that boxing defense, like, someone better than Mana Martinez will crack that chin. Like a freaking O'Malley would put that chin out and done. Someone like O'Malley, if you know what I mean. Like a Marlon Vera would be a terrible fight for Simon. But he won this fight second round and third round. He just did a little bit more. 129-27, majority decision. But overall, we knew who the better fighter was, and it was Cameron Simon. He won the fight. Good stuff. The leg kicks itself was annoying Mana Martinez, so good stuff from Cameron. We move on. Up the card, Ian Machado Gary versus Kenan Song. or Song Kenan. Ian Gary got dropped. He got dropped badly in round 1 after being a bit patient. Either way, gets dropped badly and makes a bit of a mistake. Someone better than Song Kenan will expose that. And will expose him. But, yeah. But someone better than Song Kenan will expose Gary one day. If Gary doesn't work on that. But overall, dude's a beast. Like, he won round 2, won round 3 by TKO. And he got a finish because he's been getting lots of decisions recently. It's good to see him get a good finish again. So, yeah, good stuff from Ian Gary. Time to jump him up against someone like, who is it? Daniel Rodriguez. Someone like that. Muslim Salikov. This is what I'm talking about. Mikel Pereira. Maybe do that. Pereira was supposed to fight March 25th against Sean Brady. And he said he wanted to fight in Miami, so it's just like a week later. 2 weeks later. Gary versus Pereira. Let's do it. Pereira. We move on up the card. Marc-Andre Barriault versus Julian Marquez. Marc-Andre Barriault got the job done. Very good stuff. Was losing round 1. I was worried because I switched to Marc-Andre and I was a bit stressed. But he pulled up the win because Marquez is complete garbage. Marc-Andre gets the job done though. So good stuff from Marc-Andre Barriault. He lost to good fighters in Anthony Hernandez and Chidi Njokwani. He beat Azaitar, Dalcha, Wright, and Marquez. And Oscar Piacota. But it was a no contest apparently. So, yeah. Good stuff from Marc-Andre Barriault. He was just beating up Marquez. Could have been stopped earlier. But he won. Moving on. Up the card. 2. Amanda Ribas versus Viviane Araújo. Ribas looked good. I was worried Ribas was going to get chinned here. But it was complete opposite. Araújo was the chinny one. And she lost this fight. She lost the fight 20-28, 30-27. She got dominated last 2 rounds especially. And I know she had a good triangle or armbar attempt at the end of round 3, but it was just not enough. In round 1, she had the guillotine, but she got dropped badly. In round 2, Ribas won, though. Ribas won 30-27, 29-28. She won the fight regardless, in my opinion. Last 2 rounds. And she looked good out there. Maybe do her versus Madame Fiora. I'll mention it. We'll get to Shevchenko Grasso. But yeah, good stuff from Amanda Ribas. Might be the fastest breakdown of the full card recap of all time. We move on. Dricus du Plessis versus Derek Brunson. Sloppy, but du Plessis won. He's not good though. He's not good. Like Alex Pereira would knock him out cold. Alex Pereira, maybe the takedown defense isn't there, but Dricus won't out-grapple him. He'll want to play the stand-up game. He always does. He never shoots right away. Pereira will knock him out cold. He just will. And he'll knock him out. Can't you just see it? Just a left hook as Dricus rushes in. Pereira knocks him out cold. Adesanya beats him. Whitaker beats him. He could beat Jared. I would pick Jared probably. Actually, I don't even know. Jared can't even beat Strickland. So I don't even know anymore. Nevertheless, Dricus isn't good. Like, he got taken down by Brunson. But he got a knockout. And had a big, vicious ground-and-pound shot on Brunson, who took lots of damage. Needs to go. I think he retired on Twitter. He said it on Twitter. He retired, apparently. So, I don't know if he's retired yet. But, come on, man. He needs to go. Okay, he's been taking too much damage. Dricus in the top 5. Yay. He isn't good, though. Like, he got a good win. Was winning round 2. This looked exactly like the Jared Cannonier fight. I'm not even joking. This looked exactly like the Jared Cannonier fight with Brunson. Looked exactly like that. Good early start and good ending. But then all of a sudden slows down. Yeah. Brunson's done. Good one from Dricus, though. We move on. and he got knocked. Looked like Brunson was shut off for a second. And yeah, Dricus, what's his name? Dricus, they threw in the towel, and Dricus wins. We move on. Maybe do him, Robert Whittaker, or Jared Kennedy next. Whatever they want. We move on. Cody Garbrandt versus Trevin Jones. Yeah, patient fight overall. Can't really explain what happened. Garbrandt just outclassed him for the first 2 rounds of his kicks and striking and takedowns. Got this one wrong, but oh well. I'm happy Garbrandt won. I know it didn't look good for me with on the Artem MMA stream, but I don't care. Artem, good for him. He wanted Garbrandt to win, and Garbrandt won, and I'm happy Garbrandt won because yeah, I thought he'd lose and get KO'd, but Garbrandt looked good. Didn't throw one punch, so he's made the corrections, and he showed some good grappling, which was really good. Maybe do him versus I think he needed one of these fights, you know, he needed one of these good fights for him to get a bounce back, and he got this bounce back in Trevin Jones. Was supposed to be Ronnie Yaya and Julio Arce. Maybe try getting the Yaya fight still, because you would KO him. Did get taken down in the 3rd round, though. He did get taken down in the 3rd round, which wasn't good. But, yeah, he won. I think he just coasted, to be honest with you. Risky, though, but he won the first 2 rounds. We move on up the card. Bo Nickel versus Jamie Pickett. Good win from Bo Nickel. Knee to the groin, though. Come on. Not really fair. He probably would have won anyways, but it was kind of interesting. Jamie Pickett was stuffing a couple of takedowns, but he won. Bo Nickel, good stuff. Does he beat Alex Pereira? No, I don't think he does. I think Pereira would probably KO him. Let's be real. I'm not picking Nickel against these guys. He needs to prove himself. On my books, he needs to prove himself, man. I get it. He could out-grapple Pereira. But prove yourself first. You know, if you can out-grapple Fluffy Hernandez, maybe then. But you beat Jamie Pickett, and it was a groin shot, basically. Groin shot finish. Yeah, Bo Nickel wins, though. Don't know how much credit I can give that. Even then, if he got the win, it's Jamie Pickett. So even if he actually got a good win and actually won legitimately, it's Jamie Pickett. So, yeah, I don't know if he beats Alex Pereira. Maybe he does. Maybe he actually gets it done, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Groin shot, man. Come on. It was a groin shot, man. Whatever, though. Bo Nickel gets it done. Good stuff from him. We move on. Oh, and Jamie Pickett survived. Jamie Pickett looked good in this fight, man. He looked really good. Stuffed a couple of takedowns, but he did look good. He stayed in there for a while. He did stay in there for a while. So in the arm triangle, but he eventually had a tap. Mateus Gamrot versus Jalen Turner. Gamrot wins. I thought he won this fight. Close fight, watching it back. But Gamrot won. Come on. I don't think you can really give this fight to Turner. Round 2, he lost. Okay, he did get dropped in round 1, Gamrot. But round 2... he should have won. Dominated the ending of round 2 and 3. And he didn't get dropped in round 2. And round 3, he didn't what's it called? He didn't get dropped either. It was just, in round 1, he did get dropped, though. But round 2, yeah, he didn't get dropped. And round 3 was dominant ending for Gamrot. I picked Gamrot, so maybe I'm biased, but... yeah, maybe both guys would get it better in a full camp, because Turner was training for Dan Hooker, a striker. But yeah, good stuff from Gamrot. He's back. Better if Turner won, though, but whatever. He can maybe think of this as a win and bounce back. But yeah, good stuff from Mateus Gamrot. Good stuff, he's back. Maybe do him versus, I think he won this, though. I really think Gamrot won this one, man. I really think he did get it barely. Last 2 rounds. Whatever, though. I can see it going Turner, but Gamrot won, I think. I don't think he beat Sarukian, though. But he beat Turner, I think, barely. Maybe do him versus the loser Fiziev Gaethje, which is coming up really soon. So maybe do that. We move on up the card. Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal put up a show. He almost won. He didn't almost win, but he landed shots. Kind of like Hamzat versus Burns in a way, but a lot more slow paced, and a lot more slow paced and not as fun. And what's it called? And more clear for Shavkat, as where Hamzat Burns is close back and forth, you know. But Shavkat won, I think. And he got finished in round 3, yeah. Standing rear naked choke, which was crazy. So, yeah, good stuff from, really good stuff from Shavkat Rakhmonov. Won round 1, won round 2, in my opinion, but Jeff Neal was keeping up. Looked like Jeff Neal was going to start doing good in round 3, but then he got cracked. And then rear naked choke was in from the back. Neal had to tap. Neal's good. Neal's very good, but Shavkat's just levels above a bit of. He is just levels above Neal, in my opinion. I picked Shavkat. He won. Good stuff from Shavkat Rakhmonov. Maybe do him versus. He called out Covington. Stop. All right, stop. You're not gonna get Covington. If Covington's not accepting Chimaev or Burns or Bilal, he's definitely not going to accept Shavkat. Yeah, Covington's just annoying. I would remove him from the rankings if I were you. Yeah, I'd look at Bilal, Burns, whoever it is. Burns if he beats Masvidal, or even Masvidal if he beats Burns. Yeah, anything Shavkat wants. Yeah, we'll see. Moving on, up the card to the co-main event. Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso won this fight. She beat Shevchenko. Shocking. Very, very shocking. Shevchenko loses for once in the flyweight division. It's now an interest now, especially if the contenders at the top. In Blanchfield, Santos is also there. And Manon Fiorot. Maybe do a rematch, in my opinion. Do a rematch in June. We have Mexico champions now. In Brandon Moreno, Alexa Grasso, and Yair, but he's an interim champ, so I don't know if you count that. But if he beats Volk, which, to be honest now, I'm kind of leaning of him beating Volk, because I think Volk is going to overlook him a little bit. Yeah. You could do this in Mexico in June, because they're going to do it in July for Jones and Miocic. But yeah, Grasso wins. She won round 1, was tagging up Shevchenko with the boxing. Round 2, she lost. But Shevchenko had a grapple, which is crazy. Shevchenko had a grapple. And Grasso looked good. Although losing round 2 and 3, still keeping up. And arguably could win one of those round 2 on damage. But she lost the round, obviously, with the grappling. So if she can fix up that grappling of hers, very good win from Grasso. She's the champion. Very good stuff. If she can fix up the grappling of hers, which I think she can, she's got Shevchenko's number on the feet, and Shevchenko didn't throw kicks. She didn't throw any kicks past round 1. So I think the boxing kind of feared Shevchenko, and she lost through a spinning back kick, and Grasso got her back. Very good stuff from Grasso. Very good stuff from Alexa Grasso. Yeah, Alexa Grasso, new champion, run this one back. And we can do Blanchfield Santos in the meantime for a title shot. That can be good. I think Grasso would win a rematch versus Shevchenko. Well, by what I've seen in this fight, I think she wins a rematch. Do Blanchfield Santos for a title shot, and Fiorot for being inactive. She's been so inactive, Fiorot. I know she fought in October, but still, she's been inactive. Do Fiorot, and she declined Shevchenko as well for a title shot. So do Fiorot versus Hebos, and then do Blanchfield Santos, and yeah, Blanchfield Santos for a title shot. Moving on up the card to the main event. Jon Jones versus Gane. Just made a full fight reaction to this. You can go check it out on the channel right there an hour ago. Yeah, Jon Jones is the GOAT. What else have I need to say? I praised him about his performance. Next opponents. Let's see what's next for Jon Jones, really. We've talked about the fight already. Jones, fight Miocic in July. Win. Like, I would sweep the whole year if I'm Jon Jones. Fight 3 times if I'm him. If I'm Jones, I'd fight 3 times. He beat Gane in March. Well, now, technically. But in July, he can fight against Miocic. And then in November, MSG against Blades. Beat Miocic in July. Beat Miocic in July is what I'd do. Then fight in MSG. Have your big moment in your last fight ever against Curtis Blades or Sergey Pavlovich. Whoever wins that fight. I think Blades will win. So then we can do Jones Blades. Toughest fight of Jones' career. Can he get past it? If he can, he can. If he can't, he can't. Last fight ever. Or Pavlovich. Whoever it is. That's what I'd do if I'm Jones. Don't retire after Stipe, man. Give one of these other guys a chance. But we'll see what Jones does. I don't mind. We just know he'll fight Miocic in July. And yeah. Because it'd be better if that happened. Because then we have to do Blades versus... Because listen, if Jones fought Miocic and vacated, and Blades, Pavlovich, when they're sitting there, who are they going to fight for the vacant belt? Miocic? No. Gane? No. Maybe Spivak comes up and beats Gane and takes his place. Spivak versus Blades for the title. Oh, heavyweight's dead. Jones, stay here for a while. We need you. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Full card recap. Yeah, tomorrow, this week, I'll do a Jones Miocic early prediction and breakdown. Maybe tomorrow. And I'll do full card predictions for Jan Volashvili. And a prediction vid for that as well. Yeah. Full card recap. Yeah. Peace.